हाय।
हाय।
2 दिन पहले मैंने भाभी जी को मार्केट में देखा, किसी आदमी के साथ।
Your Excellency Shri Narendra Modi, Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of India, Your Excellency Governor of Uttarakhand, Baby Rani Maurya, Your Excellency the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, Shri Trivendra Singh Rawat, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. I want to say first that on behalf of my delegation, we are delighted to join you here at Destination Uttarakhand, Investors Summit 2018. I want to start by, on behalf of our Prime Minister, our government and the people of Singapore, convey our heartiest congratulations to the Government of India, the Government of Uttarakhand and the Chief Minister on successfully organizing this inaugural Investors Summit. And I also would like to thank you for the very warm hospitality you have extended to my delegation. India and Singapore are old friends, are close friends, are strong friends. Our relationship is built on the warm bilateral friendship that we have between our two Prime Ministers, Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong, on the strong and deep people-to-people ties that we have, and also on the growing business connectivity and economic connectivity between our two countries. In fact, historically, our people-to-people ties go back over 200 years, when early Indian entrepreneurs came to Singapore to explore opportunities and expand their business. And they continue to do very well in Singapore, and the ties between our two countries continue to grow. If I can give you some examples to support that, last year, India was Singapore's largest trading partner in South Asia, and Singapore was India's second largest trading partner in ASEAN. India and Singapore have continued to make substantive investments in each other's economy. Direct investment from abroad, from Singapore to India, has grown nearly 14 times in the last 10 years, from $1.9 billion in 2006 to $26.8 billion in 2016. And foreign direct investment from India into Singapore has increased by $13.1 billion in the same past decade. And this growing economic relationship is underpinned by our Comprehensive Economic Cooperation Agreement, an agreement that we concluded the second review of in June this year, thanks to the strong support from Prime Minister, for which we are very grateful. And we have now launched the third review of the CECA in order to address the new digital economy possibilities between our two countries and how we can work together to make it a reality. But we think and we want to do more between India and Singapore. And that is why I'm here, a delegation is here, and our companies are here at this inaugural Investors Summit in Uttarakhand. India is a vast continent with many opportunities, diverse states, cities, and regions. And we in Singapore are committed to pursuing more opportunities for partnership with partners in India. I want to highlight 3 areas which we are focused on, and we think we can work on those with Uttarakhand, with India and many other states. The first is Prime Minister Modi's visionary vision for smart cities. I think this is emblematic of his visionary leadership. And we have sought to be involved in this, contributing from Singapore's own experience and working with partners in India. One example that I want to highlight is the partnership we have with the government of Maharashtra to develop the Pune metropolitan region. This project uses Singapore's expertise in urban solutions and aviation, and it will help to ensure that one of India's most promising smart cities delivers on its potential. But we believe we can also do something similar in Uttarakhand. And Dehradun is in fact one of the smart cities that's been identified. We have therefore got some of our companies here who want to see what the opportunities are and how we can work together. Meinhardt, which is one of the largest project engineering companies, is one of those companies that is here. And they are keen to explore project management opportunities in Uttarakhand as well as other states in northern India. And I'm very sure that they, Meinhardt, and many of the other companies will find significant opportunities. The second area I want to highlight is in tourism. And we believe Singapore can contribute to the tourism aspirations of this state. Yesterday, I had the privilege of visiting some of the sacred religious sites in this state. I went to Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gangotri, and Haridwar. As a Hindu, it was a spiritually uplifting experience for me, but I was also left impressed and overwhelmed by the breathtaking beauty of this state. And I now know why this is called Dev Bhumi. And I congratulate you on having such a wonderful, beautiful state. And I believe that there is significant potential to promote religious, adventure, and ecotourism between your state and Singapore. When the Chief Minister visited Singapore, you mentioned that a large proportion of your tourists are locals, meaning people from India. I think there is much potential for international tourists to visit your country, for this tourism to be developed in an eco-friendly manner. And in Singapore, every year we have about 17 million tourists. And I think some of them would tremendously enjoy visiting Uttarakhand and many of the very impressive tourism sites that you have here. The last point I want to make, where I think we can work together, is in air connectivity. Today, there are around 528 weekly flights between India and Singapore. And just last month, Indigo launched its latest weekly service from Kolkata to Singapore. And I'm glad that the airline carriers are expanding their capacity, recognizing the growth and the demand from many of the visitors from both sides, from India and Singapore, who are keen to make more connections on both between the two economies and also at the people-to-people level. But we believe there is scope to do much more, because when we enhance our air links, we enhance business opportunities, and we also enhance the way that our people can come together more frequently and closer. Today, amongst the cities in northern India, Singapore carriers currently fly to Amritsar and Lucknow. I hope that our carriers will soon be able to fly more frequently to more cities in the northern part of India so that we can enhance the connectivity. And I hope in particular that we will soon be able to fly direct from Singapore to Dehradun, because I think that will be a significant move. So I want to conclude by saying that Singapore remains your steadfast friend for India's growth, for Uttarakhand's growth. And we believe that there are many opportunities for us to deepen and broaden the relationship between our two countries and between the state of Uttarakhand and Singapore. I would like to thank Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, Chief Minister Shri Trivendra Singh Rawat, and the government of Uttarakhand for inviting me to this summit and for giving me this enlightening opportunity to discover the beauty of your state. We wish you all the best, and we look forward to being your close partners. Namaskar. Thank you very much.